This is Adrienne Osborn, and you're listening to the Literati Records podcast.
Little pieces of their hearts around. I'm a dreamer and a lover, and I'll probably let you down, but I won't hold back. You never worry about whether 6 months later something finally come out. So let's start from the beginning, cause that's the best part, and pretend that it's perfect until one of us breaks a heart. Hey you, hey you, hey you. Don't you think about me and you? Hey you, hey you, hey you. Don't you think about me and you? Hey you, hey you, hey you. Don't you think about me and you? Hey you, hey you, hey you.
Welcome to episode 186 of the Literati Records podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Graybeard, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with us, supporting independent music. We have another fine day so far here in the Mile High City. I have tickets for the Brit Floyd show tonight at Red Rocks, so I really hope the weather holds. Our guest on the show today is indie pop artist Adrienne Osborn, who sings and plays bass for her band AdrienneO. She's coming on to tell us more about her new Lines EP, what it represents, and what's coming up for the band. She'll also drop some details about the EP release party going on this Saturday night, June 14th, at the Walnut Room. It sounds like she has a few friends coming by to share the stage with her and really turn out more of a party vibe than just a regular show. Huge thanks to podcast sponsor Module Overload Recording Studio. Jamie Hillier has been involved in the Denver music scene for years now, both as an artist and an engineer, and has developed a reputation for putting out quality work. Consider giving Jamie a call about your next project. One of the bands that I know Jamie is currently working with on their next release is Dead Temple, who will be sharing the stage tonight with Sugar Skulls and Marigolds and the Munsons at Larimer Lounge. If you're a fan of heavy music, this is not a show to miss. If not for Brit Floyd tickets, this is exactly where I'd be. All the music on today's episode comes from the new AdrienneO EP Lines, and you can find a complete track listing in the show notes on our website at www.literatirecords.com. Well, that's it for me. Up next is my conversation with Adrienne Osborn. Graybeard, signing off. All right, well, I'm down here at Skylark Lounge with Adrienne Osborn of AdrienneO. She fronts the band and writes the material. And Adrienne, you have a new EP coming out soon titled Lines, correct?
Yes, that's right.
All right, you want to tell us a little bit about that release?
Yeah, I am super excited about it. And first I want to talk about the name of it, because it's, you know, in one way it's maybe a kind of a vanilla sort of a name for an album, but, you know, I came from the world of IT. You probably know. I mean, I was a software developer for 12 years, and in that time, the people that I would hang out with was a very small group. There was like the 4 guys I worked with and their wives and like maybe 2 people I water skied with. And so my network, like just my number of friends, was really small. And then I switched into music in 2006 through 2009 or so. And now the network is the whole thing. I mean, it's just huge. I mean, of course there's Facebook and all of it, like just the number of people that I collaborate with or know or have played with or have taught or have met through one way or another is just so enormous that Lines refers to that whole web of connections. There's lines between me and lines between that person. And it's made life a lot more colorful for sure. And so we're celebrating that at the EP release party, which I want to say is a party more than a show. We're making it a party. One way that I want to do that is have a big wall that people, I don't know if we're going to draw on it, if we're going to like put yarn on it or whatever, but like show all these connections between like me and SF1, who's going to join me on a rap. We're going to be extending a rap in one of our songs. He's going to come up on stage. And Sammy Davis, who first was my student, then was in a band that I was in, then she was in Tattooed Strings, and she's going to play some keys and do some singing, so there's another line there. And then there's Jillian Gruda, who's coming in, and we keep seeming to cross paths everywhere. And just all the people that are involved, from fans to students to friends to people involved in making the album, that's what the title's about. So long answer to a short question, but...
No, that's great. That's great. It's important to acknowledge all those connections because, I mean, they kind of also create your fan base as well. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and of course, the music industry is all about relationships.
Yep.
You know, that's a good thing and a bad thing, but I think it's mostly a good thing because that's the same thing as life.
Yep,
just
absolutely.
Life, you know? Life is a lot deeper and more colorful and more robust than, in my opinion, from my experience, than it was when I hung around with mostly just the same 3 or 4 people all the time.
Diversity is the spice.
Yeah.
Well, this album seems to be a bit more keyboard and synth heavy than SUPERCHROMATIC. Would you agree with that?
I hadn't really thought about it until you said it. And that's funny because Innocence off of SUPERCHROMATIC is definitely synth heavy. But you're right, there's a couple songs on Lines that are super synthy. It wasn't an intentional move, but it definitely is still us. You know, I'm probably doing a little bit more producing in the box, so that just lends itself to synth.
Yeah, it doesn't sound foreign. I mean, it's like if you like SUPERCHROMATIC, you'll still love this new EP as well.
Cool.
It seems very natural.
I think we'd like to be dancier than we are right now. I'm not sure if we're ever going to go real far that direction. It's just kind of not naturally coming out, and you can't be something you're not.
Sure.
I mean, like I went to Red Rocks last summer, saw Lotus and Yodo, and man, that's like dance the whole time.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I guess that's just not what's coming out. But it is what I was immersed in for a good 10 years. You know, while I was developing, I would just listen to techno. It had to be wordless, you know, like boom, 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 just something solid that kept going.
Right.
Plus, I love to go to, you know, raves and nightclubs for, you know, all the 90s and stuff. So that's embedded deep in my head, and it comes out. So anyway, it's good to hear that you think it's a making move.
So.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that you have a release date and a party coming up. What is the date on that exactly?
It's June 14th, which is a Saturday.
And who's playing with you?
Sarah and the Meanies.
Sarah and the Meanies.
Yeah.
All right.
And I haven't actually met Sarah, and I haven't even seen them live. But here's one of those lines, like from here to here to here. My friend Ryan Miller, who we were in Guitar Villains together, which is a live karaoke band. Anyway, and before that, he was a student of mine. So he told me about Sarah and the Meanies 2 months ago when I was looking for an opener. He just recommended her, so I got in touch with her manager, and we made that work out. But I watched her videos, and she played at Red Rocks last summer, so that's super cool. She's been touring a lot, so I think it's going to be a really good fit and a fun night.
Where can people get the new Lines EP?
Well, they can come to the show.
That's the best place. You'll probably even sign it for them.
Oh, I definitely will sign them. I always have both a white and a black marker in my purse in case I need to sign things.
That's preparation.
People come up for autographs all the time. I'm just kidding. Where can they get it? Well, obviously, I mean, all the regular places. We've got, not yet, but Bandcamp and through CD Baby, it goes everywhere. iTunes and Spotify and you name it.
Locally, like Wax Tracks, Twist and Shout.
That's a good question. I have not made my trips there yet. So, I will do that when we get in there.
Right.
God, too many things to remember to do for an EP release.
Well, do you have any tour plans for this summer, or any really big showcase gigs or anything coming up?
We've started working recently with a couple of booking agents that are opening up some new opportunities for us. One of them is Kevin Shipley of Music Munch Management, which has also worked with Pedals of Spain and Lost Caravan, and he is building a network around the mountain towns of Colorado, so like the tourist, Vail, Aspen, Steamboat. So we have some opportunities to open up for major label national acts at the Belly Up in Aspen. I got the green light to just pick some people to open for, and they probably say yes to one of them. I'm talking about Casey Musgraves and people on that level. So we'll see. I don't have those booked yet, but the door is open, so sign up on our email list. And
just getting the door open sometimes is the biggest part of the battle there. So.
Yeah. And then also I want to mention Steph Bailey of Tangaroo Entertainment. We're working with her, and she has booked us to open for some touring bands in Denver. So she works with a number of nationally signed bands and promotes for them. So starting to get some doors opening there too.
Cool. Well, do you have a track from the new EP that you want to close this interview with, or one that you're especially fond of?
Yes. It's called Take It In, and we released it last October as our bid for the Hometown for the Holidays, which we didn't get, but the track stayed on Al's desk, I guess, and he played it last Sunday on the Locals Only channel, 93.3 show. So that was a moment. That was one of those moments that I will never forget, because that was my first time hearing my music on terrestrial radio.
Nice.
And my husband took this video of me kneeling by the stereo, ear to the speaker, because we have really bad reception, and I was hearing it through the static, and I was like, ah! Grinning ear to ear.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I think that's a good one to close with. Take It In, my first song on terrestrial radio.
You'll never forget that one.
I will not.
All right, excellent. Well, we have Take It In coming up next from AdrienneO. Thanks, Adrienne, for your time and for meeting with us and getting us all caught up on what's going on with you and the new EP coming out.
Yeah, thanks for spending the time talking to me.
In those pretty hazel eyes, she flashed a pretty secret smile. It got him hooked, so he just looked and took her in. They snapped no summer photographs to prove that they had loved and laughed. They just drove the open road and took it in. Road trip west, going crest into burning leaves, holding hands, changing plans, wanting to be free. Lonely nights when nothing's right, dust into the wind. Just remember you were here. The spotlight sweeps across so fast. It's time too soon, nothing lasts. So let it seep into your skin while time. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Now it's just me and the let's just take it one day at a time. Take it one day, take it one day at a time. Take it one day, take it one day at a time. A drink here, a drink there, he got used to her company. Their heads turned when they walked in together, that much he could see. And then the night started getting deeper when they ended up together back at home. But he didn't want to ruin a good thing, so he kept his options open.